The gnomes are here and ready to fight.
Years ago, one of my undergraduate internships was in an agency that provided support to individuals who had disabilities, and I just fell in love with people that I met. You learn to look past the condition that they have and get to know them as people. And I also had a grandparent who lost his limbs in an industrial accident, his legs. And I knew him as a person who owned a business and who raised a family and was successful. It was sort of just normal in our lives that he drove, and I didn't think of it as anything different. There's still a stigma connected with disability, and sometimes people have this image of what disability is.
It's hard to read textbooks and follow along. It drives me crazy when I try to keep up taking my own notes and my professor starts telling me things like that I should be writing down. So that's when a lot of my anxiety kicks in too, because I can't spell everything that he's writing out and I'm trying to keep up with him and I fall short on that.
Growing up, obviously, there's a lot of physical challenges that come along with being in a wheelchair. There's a lot of fitting in issues and just having to work around daily challenges like getting into a building or pulling up to your desk.
I was born with triple X syndrome, and the doctors predicted that I would have a very hard time comprehending simple tasks, not really be able to have kids.
I think that one thing I've learned is that a lot of people, most of the time, they don't really care that you're disabled. So I think that people are afraid of what they don't understand.
The definition of disability that we use is that a person has a condition that substantially limits one or more major life activity.
You wouldn't ask someone who needed glasses to read something far away without their glasses. And for students like us, it's kind of the same thing. We need our glasses, our tools to get through this. And that's the only way we can do this.
The Americans with Disabilities Act prohibits discrimination against people with disabilities in several areas, and it would include areas like transportation, communication, public facilities, state and federal institutions like an educational program, higher education, and employment.
They've helped me with the support I need, because when I first came here, I was very anxious all the time during tests. So being able to take my tests, having time and a half, that way I feel like I'm not being rushed.
Our office is assigned primarily to ensure that students have access to campus activities, course material, and class and programs and campus facilities in the same way that other students have, so that any student that has some disability-related barrier, that we try to remove that barrier and make sure they can participate.
I let my dyslexia get in my way because the first time around I didn't seek out the accommodative services that are here, and it really just didn't work out for me after that. And now this time around, now that I've embraced the fact that I need these services, I've really turned my life around.
I recently graduated from Dutchess Community College. I'm a business major, and I currently own my own company. It's called Accommodative. So basically what we do is we developed a new technology that allows individuals to open handicap doors from your smartphone.
I have a 3.91 GPA, and I'm graduating this semester, so that's pretty great.
I saw the kid at Dutchess, like, I remember you from the panel, you're mad cool, you helped me with college. You know, like, that's something that I feel so good about, because I'm helping people understand you have a disability, but it doesn't limit you and doesn't make you less than someone who with a non-disability related issue.
There's a saying that everybody has their own story, but this is a little bit different. This isn't just something that we're gonna get over in a week.